Well, now you guys know what my ceiling looks like. Hello, everybody. My name is Carolina the Doodler. I am an artist and I love to doodle. So today we're going to do just that. If you have ever been here before, then welcome back. And if you've never been here before, then I guess. Oh, hang on. I have to put my. Hold on. Do not disturb. Okay, I am back. I am here. And I'm hoping that my audio is good. So lame to start by saying that, but I said it, okay? Don't judge me. So today we're going to do a bunch of fun things. I'm going to paint on my arm. Of course, I am the arm painting lady. You guys have probably seen thousands of my videos because I have an obsession with painting on my arm. I can't stop. It's a problem, but it's a good problem, you know? Art is good. Like my friend Tiffany said the other day, art is peace. And that's exactly what it is for me. So like always, I'm gonna start by painting an adorable little face on my ugly tattoo that I got once when I was fangirling at a concert back in the day, back in my days. So we're just gonna do a cute little face and hello, Busy! Welcome, welcome! So nice to see my busy friends. I'm over here painting a silly little face on my ugly tattoo. That's right, Penny! I forgot that that's her name. You see, I forget a lot of things. I used to go live every single day for like 3 hours a day back on my TikTok days. And then one day I stopped and I seem to have forgotten all the great sayings and words and names of things that I used to have. But we'll get it back. We'll get it back. My memory fails me sometimes because I'm an older lady, you know? But we are painting Penny and we're going to have some fun today. We're going to paint a bunch of doodles. I've been looking forward to this. Um, Going live is one of my favorite things to do in the world because I get to have fun and say hello to my buddies and make new buddies. And we just get to have a nice creative time. So let's do just that. When I watch my playbacks, I notice that there's words that I say a lot and also weird sounds that I make. What's up with that? So I'm gonna try really hard today to not be so clicky and say the word so because apparently the word so is a big one in my vocab. But I'm gonna try my best, okay? I was not here last week. Last week I had to work. Um, I don't know if you guys know or if I've told you all, but I have been working at Silly Farm. I am back at the farm and it's been so much fun. At the helm is my BFF Jenny, and we are just having a blast, working so hard every single day, trying to let the entire world learn about how cool Silly Farm is. So last Thursday, I was so busy I didn't get to come on here and have fun with you guys. Oh no! Somebody has chunky lashes today. Penny has chunky lashes. We're just gonna go with it, okay? She's gonna go with her chunky lashes today. She got lash extensions and it didn't go well. Her tech was very distracted, and now here she is. Okay, so the way that I like to play is I like to paint three really fun things on my arm, and then I figured later on we could play some doodle mashups. Yes! If you have not heard about doodle mashups, it's my new game app. It is now available on the iOS App Store for iPad. So if you have gotten it and you would like to share a review and let the world know how much you love it, that would help me so much. So much. Every little review helps more and more people learn about doodle mashups and it just helps me in my journey to just spread art around the world, right? Around the world, around the world. You know what, Busy? I'm going to use you as my helper today since you are here. Let me know if I sound like I'm talking into a microphone or if I sound like I'm in a box. I put my headphones on and I'm hoping that the sound is a little bit better so it doesn't sound like I'm in a room. But there's Penny. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Carolina The Doodler Live. Yeah, let me cross my legs. Okay, so why don't we get started by doodling some cartoons? What do you guys say? I've been looking at some stuff and I thought maybe I could do Pikachu. Pikachu is a pretty cute little dude. Or maybe I could do some farm animals. I don't know, maybe like a chicken or something. What should I do? What would Busy like to see? Busy, you are here. You're the first one here, so maybe I'll let you pick. Should I do a cute farm animal or should I paint Pika, 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 Pika? What would Busy like to see? You can hear me. Okay, awesome. Thank you. Let's see. I'm on the fence between doing a chunky chicken or Pikachu. They're both yellow, so I'm just gonna start loading my brush with some yellow because it was all yellow. What is this? Um, oh, this message is held for review. To Pika. Okay, I don't know why it would hide your message. Minery key. Desiree, how are you? Cute farm animal. Okay. All right. Okay. I tried Minoriki Holman. That's a cool name. Okay. So let's see. We got two farm animals and we got one Pika. So let's do an animal. Why not? You want to see a duck? Let's do a duck. Let's do a duck because my super best friend Jenny loves ducks. They're all named Earl in her mind. So let's make Earl. Let's do a little quack, quack, quack. It might look really derpy because the first thing I paint always looks kind of funky, but let's see how it goes, okay? Can you do a stick? Do you mean Stitch? I think you're saying Stitch. Did you guys know that Stitch is one of the most requested cartoons that I've ever done on my live streams? Stitch, what do you know? Stitch, and there was somebody else, but I cannot recall. All right, so let's paint a little duck just to get things started. And then if you guys have requests for some of your favorite cartoons, have at it. Let me know what you want to see, okay? I love cartoons. They make my life so happy. It doesn't matter that I'm an adult. I think cartoons make the world go round and they make me happy, so don't judge me. This is a judgment-free zone. And if you guys hang out after I finish painting some of these cool little things on my arm, we are going to play Doodle Mashups. And if you've never heard about Doodle Mashups is my brand new app for iPad. It is now available on the iOS App Store. And it's a cool, super fun little creative game. There's no ads, there's no weird stuff in there. It's just good old creative fun to get your creative juices flowing, okay? So go check it out. And if you love it, give it a review because it's like amazing. Have you ever heard of Peep and the Big Wide World? Ooh, I have not, but that sounds very intriguing. Maybe I'll look it up. Maybe I will look it up. All right, so now that I have the shape, I'm just gonna do the duck's face because I don't know, that's all I feel like doing. I don't feel like doing his whole body right now, but I am shaping it a little bit. I like to mix pink when I do yellow to make like a funky little shade of orange. I feel like it looks so much cuter. Yay! Thank you, Desiree. I appreciate that so much. Yay! I love it. Yeah, just I need to tell the whole world about Doodle Mashups because we spent months working on it. Just to give you a little backstory, Doodle Mashups is a game that I have been playing with my family for years, like years. I'm gonna say at least a good 15 years we've been playing Doodle Mashups, analog with just paper and pencil. And now I get to share it with the world. So now you can find it on your app store and you get to play it at home. And let me tell you, it is addicting. I play with my nieces and my nephews, and sometimes I play by myself and I can't stop. Okay, so duckbills are very hard to paint, in my opinion, because things can go terribly wrong very quickly. So if they do, don't judge me, okay? And if it goes really well, then I'm such a professional. Peep and the Big Wide World is about a chick, a bird, and a duck who are friends and explore their little world. Oh, that's so cute. Maybe I'll look it up. Is this Queen? Queen. Queen, I channel you every day. You live rent free in my head, Queen. Say hi to Queen, everybody, who has stuck in my mind and helps me use colors other than black to outline my doodles. Right? Oh, thank you, Busy. I appreciate you saying that. Yay, it's Queen! Queen! How you doing, my buddy? Long time no see. But it's good to see you, even if all I see is your name. So we're painting a little duck. His name is Earl, and he's my friend. He is my friend. So, Queen, you got any requests? Any cartoons you think are really popular that the world would love to see? Then drop it in the comments. Skills be skilling, yeah. You're still at work? Oh. Well, I hope that work is good to you. I really do. I am super excited because now I have been working with my good friends at Silly Farm and just trying to spread some silly joy around the world. And now face painting is 100% part of my life in every possible way. Okay, so my duck is outlined in black, so Queen, do not judge me, okay? This is not one of the things that I don't do in black outline. This is actually meant to have a black outline, so whatever. But you do live rent free in my head. You should see me at parties now. I'm like kicking butt with all the other colors. I'm not cute anymore. Okay, so I see a buddy here. I think it's Desiree. Um, or was it my other buddy that was asking for me to do Stitch? So maybe you're back on Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing. Yes. You know what? Somebody mentioned Animal Crossing to me the other day and said that there's really cute animals and characters. Also, there was another one, Clash of Titans, I think it was called. Maybe I'll look those two up and see if I can find, because I love cute. Cute makes me happy. So I'm gonna take a look after I finish this little quack 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 quack. He's a chunky little duck. Hello, I'm a chunky duck. Let's give him some hair over here. I'm afraid to outline his duck bill, but we're gonna go for it. This is the chair that I'm sitting on is not as tall as my old chair. So I feel like I can't really quite see what I'm doing, but I can, but I can, but I can, but I can. Oh, he is so cute. He really does look like a selfie. Is that why they call it duck face? Timmy and Tommy are the cutest. Ooh, is that in Animal Crossing? Timmy and Tommy. I'm gonna look them up. Look it up, look it up. Okay, so we're almost done with my little duck friend. Duck. And I'm doing the ducky because my good friends B and Z were here early, and I thought, let's honor you guys for always being so sweet and so supportive and always showing up for me by doing a little ducky. Okay, so here's something new that I've been doing. Ready? I've been doing this at events because when kids ask me for cheek art, I always feel like it's missing something. And for the most part, you guys have seen me do my three dots, which I love and I still do. But sometimes I feel like I wanted to make it look more like a sticker. So I do this and I just outline around the black. If I mess up like I just did, I go back in with the black and I fix it and I like re-outline. But I do this and they love this. And it seems harder than it really is. Kids really like this. Once you show them the mirror, whether I do this on their face or on their arm, they feel like you've gone above and beyond. And because I love painting tattoos more than anything, and I do love face painting, I do a lot of face designs. But because I really, really enjoy painting tattoos, I do these, and the kids just go crazy in a good way. But you see what a difference it makes? It just kind of elevates the doodle. And sometimes, I make it look drippy, and sometimes when I just want to keep it clean, I just end it just like that. I don't always do the dots, but there it is in all his glory. It's Earl! Hello, Earl. Welcome to the world. Welcome to the world. And while you guys look at Earl, I am going to take the advice of my buddy Queen, and I'm going to look up this Animal Crossing Timmy and Tommy to see what's up. Let's see. Oh my goodness. How freaking adorable are they? Okay, we are doing this. They're so cute. Okay, we're gonna do them. So, do they go together? Are they twins? Are they like characters that only ever show up together? I have questions and I need answers because I want to know if I need to paint both of them or nothing. Out of nothing at all, make a love. Out of nothing at all, make a love. Clash of Titans. I'm also looking up this Clash. Is it Clash of Titans? No, it's called something else. My son plays this app or this game called Clash of Clans, maybe? Clans? I don't know. Ah, yes. There it is. All right, so why don't we do Timmy and Tommy? Because they're really freaking cute. My goodness. Paint both, okay. All right, so we're gonna say goodbye to Le Duc. I think he has served his purpose. He's done everything he could in this world. And we're gonna do Timmy and Tommy. Okay, so I found a pose that seems to be like the pose of choice. Okay, so let's say goodbye to this ducky. So, you know what I'm gonna show you. This is the best time for me to show you that when water activated face paint is dry, it doesn't come off when you touch it. You can pinch it, you can pull it. Look how much I can pull my skin. What's going on? I can slap it around, you can punch it. It's still gonna be there. The only way to get rid of water activated face paint is to activate it with water. I like to use baby wipes because they're gentle on my skin, and in particular, I like to use Huggies baby wipes. And no, this is not brought to you by Huggies, but let me show you what happens. When I put the baby wipe on top and I press it, that activates the paint because it's water activated. So you can start seeing the little Earl coming through, just starting to show up, which means that the paint is getting wet. So now when I pick up the baby wipe, Earl now lives on the baby wipe where he will be super happy forever and ever until the end of time. And now if I touch it, now it comes off. So I just grab another baby wipe and I finish wiping that off. And if I was not painting with you guys right now, I would just wash my arm with soap and water. But since we're gonna keep painting, we're just gonna pretend that I wash my arm. Okay, so now my arm is nice and dry, and we're gonna paint Timmy and Tommy from Animal Crossing. Right? That was a great transfer. That was a really good one. Really good one. Okay. Ooh, I get to use my favorite palette. Oh, and this is a good chance for me to show you guys that I am not sponsored by this brand, but this is the face paint that I use. It looks a little messy because this is my personal palette that I only use at home on myself. But this is the water activated palette from Wolf FX. This is a nice little palette because it brings you 12 colors. So no, I don't get paid to show you any of this. I'm really showing you this because this is what I use and this is what I love the most. And I also love to use their skin tones palette. This one gives you all these different shades of browns from darkest to lightest. And these are awesome for animals and things like that. So I use this little palette quite a bit. So let's go ahead and use that because Timmy and Tommy are animals from Animal Crossing. Right? So I'm going to grab my super amazing stiletto brushes, which are also my favorite brushes. And if you want to see all of the things that I use, you can check them out in the link in my Ubity Tubity. Oh, wait, I can say YouTube. Check them out on the link on my channel. I try to put everything that I use there. And if you're watching the replay, you should be able to see everything in the comments. Hello, Silly Farm. What's up? Silly Farm is my family. What is up, Silly Farm? Look what I painted before you got here. It's Earl. It's Earl. You missed it. Hello. What? Hey, you got any grapes? Wada. We should have painted that dog. You know what? We should do a bunch of like YouTube memes. That would be so much fun. You are silly. I hope nobody follows you because there's nothing on there. Um, but yeah, we should paint some YouTube memes. What was the other one? We got the duck from Got Any Grapes. And then there was the gummy bear. Hey, got any grapes? Remember that duck? Let me see. At Z's taekwondo practice, so I have been a little distracted. Oh, you're okay. Okay. So I really want to do Timmy and Tommy from Animal Crossing, but guys, I have to do the Got Any Grapes duck. Come on. We are on YouTube and I do what I want, so we are gonna do the duck because you only live once and you have to do the things that you love. Otherwise, you're gonna just live full of regret. And you know what? Ain't nobody got time for that. So we're gonna paint waddle waddle. And he waddled away, waddle waddle, to the very next day. I don't know the whole song, but I will learn it. I'm so excited. Okay, hang on. Don't leave. If you leave me now, you take away the biggest part of me. Meow, 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 baby, please don't go. Let's put the song on because it'll help me focus, I think. Ooh, commercials. Yeah, shut up. Okay, here we go. Tell me the duck story. Bum, bum, bum. Can you hear it? A duck walked up to a lemonade stand and he said to the man, run in the sand. Hey, bum, bum, bum. Got any grapes? The man said no, he just. Aww. Okay, this just brought back so many non-childhood memories because I was not a child, but my child was. When we used to watch that video 57,000 times together. So today's the day. Waddle, waddle. And he waddled away. Waddle, waddle. To the very next day. All right, let's do this thing. I'm talking way too much. Okay, I'm excited, you know? Waddle, waddle. And he waddled away. Waddle, waddle. Okay, here we go. It's ducky time. This is going to be the derpiest looking little duck ever. First we do his derpy little head. I'm going to try to leave some placeholders for his eyes. That way his eyes don't look too jaundiced, you know? Because he has he has white eyes. And then we're going to give him a belly. And then some derpy wings. Waddle, waddle. And he waddled away. Waddle, waddle. To the very next day. I feel like his head should be a smidge bigger. Yeah. Yeah. La, 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 la. No, that's Halloween. It is a duck. Oh, that's so cute. That reminds me of Looney Tunes. It's duck season. Rabbit season. What a great cartoon. Whenever I want to reconnect with my inner child, I watch Looney Tunes. I do, I really do. I think cartoons are an essential part to a complete breakfast, except I watch them at night. They make me feel happy, and they remind me that it's not so serious, you know? Life should not be so serious. It really shouldn't. Nothing is worth your peace. Nothing. No matter how big things seem, you just gotta remember that we're a little tiny part of a massive universe, and at the end of the day, nothing is as big as we think. Except for trees. Trees are huge. No. No, but I mean our problems, you know? Sometimes you just gotta laugh out loud, and even if it's fake, you gotta just push it out and just remind yourself tomorrow's another day. Okay, waddle waddle. I hope I do justice to this duck because I got all excited and he's looking pretty crappy right now. But that's kind of his thing, right? He's supposed to look crappy. I'm gonna cover the eyes because this is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. Of course, me, I'm extra and I'm gonna shape it up with some shading. I tried to buy orange, but somebody didn't let me and canceled my order the other day. So I'm over here making orange. Oh, someone's home. Someone's home, I don't know who it is. Okay, there's the duck. As I sit in this office and look at our mess. What do you mean our mess? You mean your mess? No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. It is a team effort. Okay, so I would love to have some grapes on this. I feel like it'll make it way cuter. So, if the duck just gets his grapes, the world will be a better place, don't you think? So let's help him. Let's give him some grapes. Waddle, waddle. And he waddled away, waddle, waddle. To the very next day. Yes! I'm gonna throw some blue in there because we could let in a child. There we go. And there we go. We got some grapes. We got some grapes. Waddle, waddle. I'm so excited. I never thought I would paint this, but here we are. You know what? I feel like today should be a YouTube meme painting day. So if you can think of any other super fun YouTube memes that we could paint, let's do it. Today's the day. Today is the day. Whee! This is so much fun. Isn't it fun to just do whatever you want? Nobody can tell you nothing. And the dog walked up to the lemonade stand and said, "Hey, you got any grapes?" Waddle, waddle. What's up, Maggie? You know immediately, huh? You just knew. Yeah, it just hit me. I was painting another duck, and I thought, why don't we do a bunch of YouTube meme characters today? So if you guys can think of any other timeless YouTube meme characters that may have been cartoons, let me know. Let's paint them. When my kids were little, we used to watch the Gummy Bear a lot. I am the gummy bear. I am the gummy bear. I am the wiki, 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 wiki gummy bear. Oh, yeah. What else was there? Oh, remember? Elephants. I like elephants. I like how they swing through the barrel. No! That's a monkey! Remember that one? Bears. I like bears. I like how they blah 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 blah. And then at the bear. I don't remember the lyrics, but I remember the gist of the song. Then there was another one about fish. Why are all these memories locked in my brain? My brain! Okay, let's continue. Here comes the crazy part. Let's outline this guy. He's not gonna look the same, but I'm gonna try to make it derpy. It's hard for me to do derpy things because I'm so, oh no! As I say that and I ruin it. No! Wait. Wait. I'm gonna call Bob the Builder. Can we fix it? Yes, we can! Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. I'm gonna fix it. Watch this. And then we're gonna grab a paper towel. And then we're gonna put some white in there again. And we're all gonna pretend that that never happened. Okay? Never happened. You saw nothing. Nothing happened here. Shh. Shh. Quiet. My brush failed me. And he waddled away. Waddle, waddle. He doesn't have a soul, but I guess that's kind of his thing. This duck looks like they drew it with like paint. Like those programs in the 90s computers. Okay, this is the part where I have to outline him derpy. I used to watch the Gummy Bear too, and now it's annoying. But I sing the duck one. They're just so funny. You know what, Maggie? You are not alone because Got Any Grapes also lives rent free in my head. It really does. It's timeless. What about a glass of lemonade? Ooh, wait, how did that go? He had glaucoma. What's up, Sunday vibes? Sunday vibes. He did have glaucoma, and you know what? It's a miracle. It's a Christmas miracle. How did the lemonade one go, Busy? Give me some lyrics. Give me some lyrics. Oh boy, here we go. Well, this one's for Maggie because Maggie has good memories of, hey, you got any grapes? Waddle waddle. Are you talking about glass of lemonade for the duck? Oh boy, it's because I'm so low on my chair and I can't see what I'm doing. There we go. He's kind of looking like the Got Any Grapes duck, right? He's just a little more refined. Because I can't help it. I have to do good line work, otherwise I judge myself. I wake up in the middle of the night. I did a bad line. No, I don't do that. I'm joking. Okay, here we go. I am just holding my breath. I just watched the whole video and he would go up. Yes, that's how the video starts. He goes up to a lemonade stand. He goes, hey, got any grapes? Waddle waddle. But yeah, I think the other video that I remember is elephants. I like elephants. I like how they something, 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 something. Fish. I like fish. Well, the dog finally found the grapes. This is where his entire life just comes together. He appeared on my arm and he found his grapes. Hey, you got any grapes? Waddle waddle. And he no longer has to waddle away. Whew. And I was gonna write got any grapes, but it's a little too extra. You know what? I am doing it. You guys want to know why I'm doing it? Busy knows. Busy knows why I'm doing this. And if Busy doesn't know, I can tell you. Because I do what I want. Got. Oh no, it's not gonna fit. What was I thinking? No! Can I fit the word grapes in there? There's only one way to find out. Just do it. Yes. I don't think I can outline that. Or can I? No, see, now I can't fit the question mark. Eh. Terrifying. If I try to do that, I'd probably mess up the tracing with the line. Ooh, you know what? Let's do it together. Let's do it together and we'll break the fear. And you know what? If I mess up, I mess up. What's the worst that can happen? I judge myself eternally? That's nothing. Nothing. Let's do it. Here we go. I'm gonna outline it backwards since this looks tricky. Waddle, waddle, and he waddled away. Waddle, waddle, to the very next day. Ooh, this is going semi-well. Emphasis on semi. This is stressful, but I love it. I don't like it. I love it. But grapes is going to be hard because I went really thin on that one. But it's okay. I'm gonna do it anyway. I think my camera's shaking. It's because I have a flimsy table. I'm using a temporary setup. But at least I'm here, right? At least I am here. No excuses. For the longest time, I had excuses of like, I don't have my table, I don't have the right setup, the light isn't right, yada yada yada. Got any grapes? Look, I messed up the O. But then I was, you know what? Who cares? Not my chair, not my problem. So now we're here, and I'm so happy that we're here. And if you hang around, we're gonna play doodle mashups in a little bit. There we go. Ho ho! I did it! Wow wow! We gotta add some highlights, otherwise, what is it, right? What even is it? Because I'm such a professional, I'm gonna use a super tiny number 2 brush. I feel very parched. I need some water. Hang on. Refreshing. This is your reminder to stay hydrated, please. Drink some water. Did you know that the average person barely drinks water? I don't know if that's true, but I think it is. So just drink water. It's good for you. Ugh. Some of these make no sense, but we are doing it anyways. Okay, now you can see it, right? Got any grapes? Waddle, waddle. Yay! Thank you. Thank you. Well, did you hear my gulping? It was intense, wasn't it? Okay, so the duck in Got Any Grapes doesn't have a soul, and his eyes are just black. Should I leave it or should I give him a soul? I don't know. I don't know. Forget water, drink Celsius. No, you're all hyped up over there on your Celsius. I'm gonna outline it because we have time. He looks very similar to the duck in the video. Yay! Waddle, waddle. And he waddled away. Waddle, waddle. Maggie has approved my doodle. And I appreciate that, Maggie. Because I believe you when you say you ask people if they got any grapes randomly. And I like that about you. You gotta keep that, fun alive in our lives. And sometimes that means confusing other adults. Because we don't have a lot of power. And so we gotta find fun in those things. He looks more menacing this way. Yeah. Oh no! The table! It's broken! By the way, that's one of the greatest videos of all time. Oh no! The table! It's broken! I say that a lot. That also really lives rent-free in my head, in my head. Zombie, zombie, zombie. I'm a little freaked out because I heard somebody come in to the house. I heard the door. Now I don't hear anything. Hello? Is anybody there? I don't know. Well, thankfully I have my self-defense paintbrushes. I could really take somebody out with them. Just poke them, Or maybe I could pop some glitter on them from my Mama Clown glitters. I could do it. That'll blind somebody. I mean, if you poof it on their eyes, like aggressively. Just saying. Oh no! Timmy and Tommy are. We should do them next. You should do them next. Remember the man going, I'll glue you to a tree and leave you there. Or what? Is that on the is that on the on this video of the duck? Okay, so see, Maggie knows what Queen is talking about. Queen is talking about Timmy and Tommy from Animal Crossing, which was Queen's request for today. So if I could get a couple more people who know who Timmy and Tommy are, we are totally gonna paint them. In the meantime, I am working on this masterpiece over here. Yes, definitely the best glitter ever. White fairy dust, my favorite. Okay, I'm getting tired of the duck. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Hey, you got any grapes? Normally, I don't outline with the white with the number 2 brush. I do it with the number 4. I just felt like I needed to be so careful with this guy, you know? He's a YouTube classic, and we're on YouTube, and I want to make new friends here, and I want you to love me. So I have to make a good impression on you guys. You know, YouTube is a serious place. Is it though? Just look. Look. I want to put highlights on him. I can't stop myself. I can't stop myself. I gotta do it. It's happening. It's happening. I can't help it. Can't help it if I wanted to. Can't help it even if I could. I really want to give him a soul, but I won't. I won't. I'm gonna keep him true to his soulless nature. Da, 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 and I travel of tra-la-las. And there he is in all his glory. Hey, got any grapes? Waddle, waddle. And he waddled away, waddle, waddle, to the very next day. Oh, wait, I'm back. I found my grapes. All right, so let me show you guys what I was looking at. Let's take a little field trip. Let's take a little field trip. I was looking at him. Look, it even says got any grapes. It just doesn't look like what I did it. But there's what I painted. And if I go like this, it looks exactly the same. I'm so stupid. Okay. Oh, wait. Look. Am I allowed to do this? Am I allowed to do this?
Sell lemonade, but it's cold and it's fresh and it's all homemade. Can I get you a glass? The duck said, I'll pass. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle, till the very next day.
That's what it is.
When the duck walked up to the lemonade stand.
Okay, that's enough. Let's put you back on your little house. Hey, you got any grapes? Waddle, waddle. Here we go. So we got the duck. We got the duck, and now my life feels complete. So anything could happen at this point, and it won't matter because I have painted the got any grapes duck. I don't know if he has a name, but there he is in all his glory. All right, so guess what time it is? It's tool time. No, I'm kidding. It's time for me to show you that when you use water activated face paint, it doesn't come off when you touch it. Look at it. I'm like really touching it. Touching it, I can pull it, I can pinch it, I can slap it, I can punch it, and it's still there. It hasn't come off on my skin at all. So how do I take it off? Well, don't be scared. Water activated face paint comes off when you activate it with water. I like to use Huggies baby wipes even though they don't sponsor me because they don't even know I exist. But maybe one day they will. So all you do is you put it on top of the face paint and you press gently. You just start pressing a few times. You don't even need to do this for too long. And you just press, press, press until you start seeing good old Ducky coming through. And then I'm gonna just peel off the baby wipe ever so gently. And little Ducky is gonna transfer onto the wipe, even though it's backwards, who cares? He's gonna live there forever and ever until the end of time. And now when I touch it, ready? He does no longer have any grapes. And I'm just gonna wipe that off. And this is a good time to remind you that there are colors that are very highly pigmented, like green. And they're gonna leave some residue on your skin, but don't be scared. It's not a stain, it is just residue. When I finish this live, I'm gonna go wash my skin with soap and water, and that's gonna come right off. So very cool, right? Very cool. Yeah, the ducky's gone. And he waddled away. And he waddled away. He's gone. He's gone forever. But he lived on my arm for a minute, and I'll never forget him. Okay, so what are we painting next? I already forgot. We're gonna do one more doodle on my arm, and then we're gonna play doodle mashups. And if you don't know what doodle mashups is, I'm gonna show you. It's my brand new app on the iOS App Store for iPad. It's a super cool drawing game that I've been playing with my kids for like 15 years, and now it is an app, and everybody can have it at home. You can play on your own, or you can play with your families or your friendsies, whoever you want. Timmy and Tommy. Okay, so let's paint Timmy and Tommy because my good friend Queen, who lives rent-free in my head, has requested it, and who am I to say no to Queen, right? So we're gonna do it, Timmy and Tommy. Let's do this thing. And I want to see if people coming through can guess who I'm painting. Because you never know. So this is a double character, which means it's going to take me longer. Gee, thanks, Queen. But maybe it won't. I don't know. So let's see. Their heads are shaped like gumdrops. If all of the raindrops, something, something, something. Oh, what a storm that would be. Boom, boom. Hanging outside with my mouth open wide. Ha, 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 ha. Who was that? The Wiggles? Wiggles. I think it was the Wiggles. Or was it Barney? Maybe it was both. I don't know. Okay, so they're gonna look weird for a minute. They're gonna look a little naked. We're just gonna give them their tiny little placeholder body parts. And he waddled away, waddle, waddle, till the very next day. Hello, Amber! What's up? Amber and family are here. Yay! I recently met Amber on Facebook, and Amber is an awesome face painter. And she's got some kiddos, and they're my new friends, and we like to hang out together. Well, Amber, let me tell you, we have been painting ducks. A lot of ducks. Today, first of all, I wanted to paint a duck in honor of my friend Jenny, who loves ducks and loves to call them Earl. Actually, she calls everything Earl, but still. And then next thing you know, I was painting the duck from Hey, you got any grapes? Waddle waddle. And so we painted him, and we just finished, and now we're painting Timmy and Tommy from what is it? Animal Crossing. You were singing along. Oh no, I just realized that my light is like really far away. So far away. Doesn't it? Is that better? Anybody stay in one place anymore? Um, okay, so as you know, I like to paint things from lightest to darkest because I'm a professional, okay? So now we're gonna paint their ears are pink, like so, and like that, and like that, and like that. Okay? Where am I from? Just curious because I've never been in a life before because you. Oh, okay. Well, I'm a South American lady. I'm South American. I'm actually from Peru. And even though I've lived in the States for a long, long time, I have an accent sometimes, which is great. It's kind of trippy if you think about it, that you could live here your whole life and still hold on to your accent. But if I try really hard, I can sound American. You want to see? Um, so Maggie, I'm just like an American girl. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just existing. But yeah, I've just been here for a long time, but you know, we all still speak Spanish. My mom, my husband, and I speak Spanglish, and she just kind of sticks, you can't get rid of it. And I love it. I love it. How about you? Where are you from? Where are you? Where are you? Okay, so we're painting Timmy and Tommy from. I keep forgetting Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing. I've never played the game. Is it in the App Store? And the reason I don't play games on my phone is because I have a problem with games. And once I start, I can't stop. Like my whole world will fall apart and I'll be playing the game. So I had to stop. I had to stop myself. And now I don't allow myself to play games too much. I can't have them on my phone because I really do have a serious problem. We had kids basketball problem. Oh, how fun! You're in Oklahoma and you live in Michigan. Very cool. So we got Oklahoma, we got Michigan. I know we have some Florida friends. Busy. I don't remember where you are where you're at. Um, but yeah, I went to Oklahoma once, a long time ago, in a land far, far away. And I remember I got a haircut at a Walmart once. That was like the most adventurous thing I've ever done. Wanted a haircut. There was a Walmart, and I just went for it. They actually did a pretty good job. Michigan. I have a friend in Michigan. Actually, I have a couple friends in Michigan. That's so cool. You know, the United States are huge, and I think it would take such a long time to go see everything and everyone everywhere. But one of my dreams is to one day go on my Carolina the Doodler Hugsy tour, which I've been talking about for a couple of years. So one day, when I'm rich and famous, I'm gonna do my Hugsy tour. I'm just gonna go for it. And I'm gonna go visit and hug all my buddies that I've met on my live streams because you guys have always been so sweet to me. And even my new buddies. Just I feel like we're attracting good people, good, happy people. I mean, you don't have to be happy, but being good helps, right? Okay, so if you hear me breathing heavy, I was so hungry when I got home today because I dropped my pastry that Jenny got me at work. I dropped it on the floor and I ate the biggest cheese sandwich. And now I'm like full of cheese. And here we are, binging Timmy and Tommy from Animal Crossing. Listen, we keep it real, okay? If I eat a lot of cheese, I'm gonna tell you about it. You're gonna know. Life is hard and I like cheese, so don't judge me. Yeah, she got me this delicious Napoleon pastry and it was so good and I was enjoying it so much. But instead of being like a normal person and taking it out of the box and putting it on a plate, I left it in the box and then when I was moving stuff around on my desk, I knocked it over and it fell face down on the floor. And it was so sad. We had to like Clorox wipe the floor because thankfully Jenny had just gone to the store. It was, it was a very sad moment. But nonetheless, I was hungry when I got home and hence all the cheese. Because I didn't feel like cooking, so I had a sandwich. Sandwich, ramen noodles, those are fun things to eat when you don't feel like cooking. It was so sad, I know. Especially because we saved those. Like they were lunch today. Like we were girl lunching, and I even said, if I drop it, I'll eat it. And then boom, I dropped it. What a dummy. It was definitely the saddest moment of the day. Saddest moment of the day. Okay, there's Timmy and Tommy. So far, so good. I don't know if Queen is still here, but we are pushing through Timmy and Tommy. Oh, this one needs a tail. Tales as old as time. Imagine if that song was a metal song. Tales as old as time. That's terrible. You're here, okay. I did jinx myself. It was so sad. So sad. I I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe it was for the best. Maybe I was eating too much, and I needed to like chill with the eating. It's almost 8 o'clock, so as soon as I finish painting Timmy and Tommy from Animal Crossing, because now I remember, we're gonna play some doodle mashups. And I like doodle mashups because they're crazy and intense, and they get my blood flowing because I get all excited. My heart starts to boom, 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 boom. It's like percussion, percussion, percussion. And then, okay, so they're getting some eyeballs. I am gonna do 2 layers of white because they're picking up the brown. Did I just say white? Who says white? 2 layers of white. Oof, that was hard. Da 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 da. There we go. And then after we play doodle mashups, maybe we could take some more requests and paint a few more fun things to end things on a fun, painty note. Okay? So you know who makes really good requests? Amber and her kids. So maybe I'm gonna have invite Amber and her kids to give me a fun request. Stewie Griffith says, he says what? Stewie with his little football head. He's such a great fella. He's such a great fella. Under my umbrella, Ella, Ella. Okay, this is the moment that you've all been waiting for when I channel my inner queen. And I'm gonna outline in brown, in doodle brown, because I'm a professional, okay? And I can't ruin these guys with some like super dark black, so I'm gonna use brown, because that's how I roll. Yay! So let's go ahead and outline in a black. I'm scared. Okay, here we go. I'm not scared of lions and tigers and bears, so no. But I'm scared. Ooh, Rumi from K-pop. Let's do it. I do Rumi in a really cute chibi version. Hang on, let me say it again. Chibi version, and it's adorable. We could try that. That'll be a fun way to close today's fun little life. So yeah, just remind me after we play doodle mashups. Just remind me that we're going up, up, up. It's our moment. You know, together we're glowing. Gonna be golden. Going up, 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 up. I don't speak Korean. Chickity wickety whoa whoa. Oh, I'm shining now. I'm shining like I'm born to be. We dream so high we can't go far now. I believe we're going up, up. You know, that song has been a problem in my life. It's been stuck in my head for months. I'm not even joking. Like, I'll be cleaning and all I hear is, we're going up, 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 beady, beady. And I have all kinds of versions of it. I changed the lyrics. Definitely one of the greatest songs out there. So catchy. I know EJ will never watch my YouTubes, but if you are watching EJ, we love you. We love you, EJ. I mean, never say never, right? I feel like we could hang out. Like EJ could hang out with like everybody. Like she seems like such a nice person. Be like, hey EJ, let's hang out, write some songs together. And she'd be like, hey, I have an idea. And then just be the best of friends forever and ever. But yeah, EJ seems like one of those people that could be everyone's friend. It will pop in your mind. Yup. It's such a catchy tune. Like it's incredibly catchy. Especially if you love the movie and you've seen it like 5,000 times like I have, which is still not enough. It's never enough. It just lives in there. In like right there. All you gotta do is scratch at the surface and then we're going up. It's right there. Okay, Timmy and Tommy from Animal Crossing are almost done. Almost done. Pick up the phone. Almost done. This is hard. Ugh. Okay, there we go. What's up, strategic? Strategic in the house. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, 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 wah. What's up, strategic? How you doing? It's always so good to see you. It's so good to see you. We're over here painting Timmy and Tommy from Animal Crossing. Sorry, I was gonna say Animal Planet, but not the same thing. I feel like they're not quite the same, but they're kind of close enough that we're gonna be okay. Like the world is gonna be a better place. I also feel like this brown should be browner. This brown ain't not browning. Let's brownify it a little more. Ain't got time for messing around. 'cause it's not my style. This old town can slow me down. People taking the easy way. But I know exactly where I'm going. Okay, I know what I need to do. I feel it in my fingers. I know some Korean, but not enough. Ooh, beauty is pain and they're cute. All right. I was gonna shade them a smidge down here, but this is not a good brush for doing that. Sorry, brush. I am moving along. And there I am, breathing heavy again. It's all that cheese. I'm sorry. I just have to talk about it because you guys can tell, and I don't want to pretend that you can't tell that I ate too much cheese, you know? That you can't tell. Why pretend? Cheese is good. Okay, I'm almost done. I'm gonna put some buttons on their shirts because I'm such a professional. You know what? I'm gonna outline their shirts in brown because I feel like it's just gonna be better. Yeah, yeah, that's the ticket. Yeah. And that way I won't take forever, like I have been. They're cute-ish. Ooh, French, Korean, Spanish, and sign language. I think it's so cool when people know sign language. Like, you can communicate with like a whole part of the population that just signs, you know? Like, that's so cool. That is so cool. Well, I know Spanish because it's my first language. And then I took French in high school, but I skipped that class a lot because I didn't like it. But I did learn to say my name. Je m'appelle et bonjour, je m'appelle. I know how to say, no, je m'appelle Carolina et oui, oui. And I know how to say ferme la bouche. No, that didn't come out right. Ferme la bouche. That means shut your mouth. And I know that because the teacher used to say that to me all the time. Okay, am I am done with these guys. I think I'm just gonna start messing them up if I keep going, but this was a request from Queen. This is Timmy and Tommy from Animal Crossing. I have apparently short-term memory issues because this has been a very short term and I don't have the memory. I keep wanting to say Animal Planet. Does Animal Planet still exist? I don't know. I think it's a TV channel, right? I know Cartoon Network doesn't exist anymore. Neither does MTV. I want my MTV. Am I ruining Timmy and Tommy by stickerifying them? Probably. Am I gonna keep going? Of course. This is just my new favorite thing to do, so I'm gonna do it because I do what I want. Do what I want. Look how cute they are. It's safe to say that these two are adorable. Adorable. And they are holding a flag in the picture that I'm looking at, but I don't want to do it. I just don't. But there they are, Timmy and Tommy in all their glory. Ooh, that's really cool. So some guy made a website and you can watch MTV videos. That's so neat. That is so neat. All right, so I might as well show you guys what I was looking at. This is what I was looking at. And this is what I painted. And if I go like this, they look exactly the same. Right? No? Maybe? Yeah. I think so. Okay, let's put you guys back in your house. And it's almost time. It's about that time. It's about that time. In a minute, I'm gonna need in a minute, in a minute. We're gonna paint doodle mashups. We're gonna draw doodle mashups. The sound is not bad at all. That's great. It makes me happy. I'm actually wearing my headphones. I figured when I was watching the playback that headphones help. Oh, strategic. Look what we painted today. Hey, you got any grapes? Waddle waddle. and it waddled away, waddle, waddle. And because it's Duck Day in my mind, we also painted another duck. Quack, 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 quack. And now we are done with Timmy and Tommy, and I am going to wipe them off. So let me show you that when you paint on skin with water activated face paint and it dries, it doesn't come off when you touch it, especially if you have a good brand of face paint, okay? Water activated face paint does not come off when you slap it, when you pinch it, when you punch it. It's going to stay put really nice until you activate it with water. So some people ask me, what if you sweat? Well, chances are that if you sweat, it's going to come off. So if you're very sweaty, you might want to consider using water resistant face paints because they're probably going to resist a little bit better. But if you sweat while you have water activated face paint and you don't touch it and you put some air on it, it will dry again. So depends on how drippy you sweat, you know? But yeah, if you're very sweaty, it's gonna come off. So I don't try to sell you on it not coming off. Okay, so this is how we wash these off or how we wipe them off. I like to activate them with a baby wipe. My favorite are Huggies baby wipes, but they don't sponsor me, but I don't care because I love them. Thank you, Strategic. So we are going to just, there we go. Ah, and then when we peel off, there they go. We're gonna live on this baby wipe forever and ever until the end of time. And now when we touch them, they come right off. Trippy, huh? Well, it's my favorite time. I'm gonna grab my iPad because we are going to play doodle mashups. Yay! Hang on, that was my chair. I'm gonna grab my iPad. And because I'm such a professional, I am not gonna put the pin code with it on screen. Okay, here we go. Now turn my light off. I'm so sorry. Yay! Oh, look how exciting. Okay, so let's talk about doodle mashups. Doodle mashups, Doodle mashups is a brand new game app in the iOS App Store for iPad. Right now, we haven't released it for Android or any other type of device. Hang on, I'm joking. Refreshing. I got excited and now my throat itches. Oh, hi, Desiree. We are about to play Doodle Mashups. So, I was telling you guys about this. Doodle Mashups is my brand new app. It's a game that I've been playing with my kids since they were very little. But we now turn it into an iPad game. So, you can actually go to the App Store and download this. How fun! I'm choking. Okay, hang on. I need to recover. Mm. I ate a little too hard and now my throat is itchy. I'm so sorry. I do Maggie. I save them. I save all of them. Wow, what's going on with my throat? I can't talk. I just want to cough now. What do I do? Cough drop? I don't know. Okay, so let's play doodle mashups. So doodle mashups. I am okay, busy. That was rough. I'm like choking over here. Anyways, let me clear my throat. All right, so let's start. Let's try this again. So doodle mashups is my brand new game. See my throat. Hang on, I need to grab a lozenge. Let me grab a lozenge because this is not good. Ooh, Ricola. I'm sorry, guys. I'm having a rough time over here. Let me open some of these fishy meats. These are really good. Listen, I am human and I am choking. I'm not choking for real. Just my throat just got like, ugh. It's because I said yay really loud and I got excited and I just kind of ruined everything. Hang on, I'm opening my fishy mints. These are great. This is not brought to you by Fisherman's Friends, but it should be. Okay. Much better. All right, so let's try this again. So this is Doodle Mashups. This is my brand new app. on the iOS App Store. It's for iPad only right now. It's not available for Android yet, but it's so much fun. So if you have a friend with an iPad, then you need to call them and you need to get on this. So the app is already out. It's available in the App Store. You can look it up as Doodle Mashups. I do have the link on my YouTube with all my links. So if you go there, you're going to see it there. I've actually put the link on all my social media. So wherever you follow me, you can find the link to get the Doodle Mashups app. It's only $4.99 one time. There's never going to be any more in-app purchases. We do updates all the time so that you can get the best prompt selections that money can buy. There's also no ads. We don't collect your data. So it's a very nice and easy experience where you don't have to worry about having to buy more things or anything. You pay for it one time and that's it. And if you have gotten the app or you're going to get it today, it would be amazing if you give it a review after you try it. It would help me so, so, so much. So why don't we go ahead and play? Are you guys ready? If you have a paper and a pencil, you can draw along with me, okay? Thank you. That's me. I'm Carolina the Doodler. Her name is Tiny Doodler, and she is me in cartoon. I wish I looked like that. Yes, strategic. It is already out. It's out in the App Store, so you can go buy it right now. So this has a couple of different modes. You can just free draw, or you can play the game. The game is so much fun because it's timed. So let me show you what the game looks like. So the prompts are gonna tell you what to draw, but how you draw it is up to you. So this is telling me to do a soccer ball, basketball. I don't know. I don't really feel like drawing that, so I'm gonna hit new prompt. Balloon basketball. Okay, it's into basketballs today. Globe squirrel. So you get the point. You just keep going until you find something you like. Like Yeti bee. Yes, I want to do a Yeti bee. So let's go ahead and do Yeti bee. So I'm gonna hit perfect, and it lets me choose whether I can draw it in 1 minute or three. So what do you guys want to see? You want me to do it in 1 minute or in 3 minutes? 1 minute is a little wild because I have to think really, really fast and just draw without thinking, which is a real doodle. Doodle is mindless. You don't think about it too much. And doodle mode, you get to do a little more chill. Okay, let's do 3 minutes for Amber. So it's gonna give you a countdown, and now you have to do a Yeti bee. Okay, so I'm gonna start doing my Yeti bee. Oh no! Okay, see, the color's not dark enough for me. Maybe I should do this color. Yeah. So first I'm gonna draw my Yeti, and you have the little sliders on the bottom, so you could do different gradients, different shades. So let's say, for example, pink, you could do from the darkest pink to the lightest pink. Let's go back to this little blue, and then we're gonna do, I don't know how this is gonna be a bee, but so far it's just a Yeti. I don't know what's gonna make it into a bee. I'm thinking about it as I draw, and I don't know. Let's give it some eyeballs and maybe some teeth. Yeti. And now, oh, you can go back if you do something you don't like. I'm gonna give him some hair, and then this is the part where I have to think. Oh my gosh, where's the yellow? I don't see yellow. Maybe let's do. I need to tell my nerd, my love nerd, who helps me make all these amazing apps, that it's missing yellow at the moment. But don't you worry, we will do an update, so don't fret. In the meantime, let's just use red and give him his bee wings. See, this doesn't look like a bee because there's no yellow. Oh no, what am I gonna do? Let's take this wings out. I don't like them. Oh, I know. I'm gonna give him some antennas, and maybe we'll erase this, and then we're gonna do a stinger. Yeah, stinger right there. And then we'll do some wings. Whee! Oh no! So I actually prefer the 3 minute, the 1 minute, the color and wings. Thank you guys for understanding my coughing situation a few minutes ago. But oh wait, there's more colors. Oh no, but there's still no yellow. Right, I need to talk. I need to talk to somebody. The app is called Doodle Mashups, just like this up here. So it's not called Carolina's Doodle Mashup. It's just called Doodle Mashups. Oh, look, I have 8 seconds. So this is not my best doodle mashup, but there you go. It's a B. It's a B. Just imagine it's a B. Time's up. So then it lets you save. It takes a screenshot. Oh no, I don't like the math one. I need to fix that too. But you can take a screenshot and that makes it super easy. And then to restart, you just hit clear. So let's do a new prompt and let's see what we get. Globe lollipop, candy cane car, surfboard slide, whale flag, unicorn lighthouse, duck trumpet, lantern pizza, mouse letter, robot village, frog star, woo! Castle pizza, night bicycle, duck robot. Okay, since it's duck day, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do a duck robot, and we're gonna do quick draw because it's more fun. I don't have yellow. What have I done? Okay, let's just do. Um, we'll just make them look like a robot. Yes, strategic. I will send you the link. Maybe text me afterwards and I can. We are doing a duck robot. He needs a robot neck. Beep boop, beep boop. Beep boop, beep boop. Everything is jaggedy because that's robots. And then he's got regular duck feet. And then let's give him some robot chrome. And I only have 12 seconds left. Oh no! Oh no! The table! It's broken! Electricity. It could be brown. It could be brown. But I'm gonna talk to my super nerdy developer, who is my husband, who is the one that created this app. Can you guys believe that? Can you believe that? Time's up. I don't know how to take screenshots on this iPad because it's fancy. It's a fancy iPad. I don't know. I don't want to mess it up. Wait, let me try. Let me try. Hang on. What if I ruin it? What if I ruin everything? Thank you. I feel like, oh, what did I do? I don't know what I did. Hmm. Hmm. It made everything smaller. Oh, wait, look. Ha-ha! Save. I saved it! I did it! Yay! Okay, so let's do another one. Let's do a new prompt. And if you have paper and pencil with you, you can do this along with me. So just grab paper and pencil. We'll use my timer and we can play together, okay? We can play together. Let's do another one. Treehouse watermelon, star treasure, picnic shoe. Ooh, maybe I can redeem myself with a bee. What do you think? I know. Oh, it's okay, strategic. I'm glad you're here. I was thinking about you, and I knew that I would summon you if I thought about you. Is the color next to the white not yellow? I guess it is, but it's like a very pastel yellow, so it needs to be more yellow in my for my needs. I need like yellow like butter. Should we do the crayon bee? I feel like we should. Let's do it. I mean, if I had yellow, it would be so much better. You know what I think it is? There's two browns. I think one of these was supposed to be yellow, but this is what happens. We are real humans working with technology, making cool things on the App Store. I mean, my husband made this for me, and my husband had to learn how to do this from scratch. And apparently, from what I have seen, it's really hard to build an iOS app. And he did this all on his own. It took him about 3 months. And so these are some of the things that we notice and we try to fix right away. So when I tell him tonight, he's probably going to spend all night fixing it for me. So if you guys get the app and you have anything that you want to suggest or anything like that, just send me a message. We'd love to fix it. We'd love to update it and make it super fun for you guys. Okay. All right, so let's play Crayon Bee. Let's do 1 minute. It's so much fun to do 1 minute. Here we go. Okay, Crayon Bee. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. Let's do pink. Um, Crayon. It's a crayon bee. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna translate because I feel like if it was yellow, it would make sense that it's a bee, but it's not. So let's try this color. Yeah, it's too pale. All right, I need to stay away from bees and ducks for today. Can you guys see that? Let's try this. Oh no, it's got 21 seconds. Okay, we'll just give it all the bee stripes, and then we'll give it some eyeballs. It's so stupid. I love it. And then he needs little antenna and tiny bee wings, and then little feet. Then oh no! I was starting to have fun, but there's that. A back button because what if you accidentally press? Yes, look, I do have a back button. It's down here. Let me see if it takes it off. See, look. Ah. Oh, and by the way, when the timer ends, it does let you finish. So if you want to go back and finish it, you can. Okay. But that's a great suggestion. That was one of the first things that somebody told me. Where's the back button? And so we added that. Leaf owl, mushroom magnifying glass, candy cane squirrel. What? Blanket treasure, goat submarine. Oh. Sandwich treasure, basketball turtle. Oh, I should have done basketball turtle. Darn it. What if it brings it back? Rocket shoe, cheese globe. That's me. With all the cheese I ate. I know. Anyways, you get the idea. You can just keep going through the prompts until you get something that inspires you, and then you do it. Bus squirrel, comet treasure, cloud koala, soccer ball chicken. You had me at soccer ball chicken. Let's do 3 minutes. Let's do 3 minutes. Clear. Soccer ball chicken. It's a soccer ball. It's a soccer ball. It's a soccer ball. Oh, there's no red. Wait, I thought there was red. Oh. I knew there was red. I was just testing you guys. There's the crest on that chicken. And then there's no yellow. Ooh. Let's put the beak there. And then we'll just outline it. Yes, it's doing mashups. This is a soccer ball chicken. We just realized that there's no yellow on the thing, so we need to go ahead and fix that tonight. So this chicken is getting red feet. And then let's give him his eyeballs. Don't worry, he will be a soccer ball soon. Chicken, bum 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 bum. You'll be a soccer ball soon. Okay, so who else struggles with soccer balls? It's so hard. They're hard. I'm already struggling. Look. Ugh. Why did I pick this? I always mess them up. You know what? I confess that when I'm face painting and a kid asks for a soccer ball, I cry a little on the inside. I'm like, no, she wasn't ready. No. I always suffer just a smidge. See, I just ruined the soccer ball chicken. If you go to the yellow, you can slide that part to the bottom to make it darker. Yeah, but then it gets really brown. You want to see? Look, it gets like doodle brown. Doodle brown. I thought about that, but thanks for offering the suggestion. I guess I just have to have him fix this. I'll get my in-house nerd to fix it for me. But I do appreciate you guys helping me through this because I'm struggling. I'm struggling. You know, I do have another app that he's working on. You guys want to check that out? Because this soccer ball chicken is making me feel like a bad artist. Finish time. Okay, listen, soccer balls are not my thing. I just got so excited when I saw soccer ball chicken and I was like, oh. I mean, I can make really good chicken sounds. I hope nobody's home listening to this wildness that I got going. This looks more like the guy from the Fantastic Four. You know who I'm talking about? That's like made of rock, the thing or whatever. Yeah, that's what. Time's up. Okay, thank goodness. What is that? What even is that? Thank you. All right, so let me take a break so I can feel better about myself. Let's clear this chicken out, and let's go check out. This is my other app. This one is not out yet. This one is still in the works, but it's called the Doodle Pad. And this is a super cool coloring app. So you can see all of my digital books. These are all my coloring books and my classes and my doodle mashups. I have a book called Doodle Mashups. You can find all of these on the A to Z. You know what I'm talking about. Um, Everybody's favorite e-commerce website. And you can actually get in here and color them. So this is not out yet, but it will be soon. It comes with one free book, which is my book, You're Not Weird, You're an Artist. And let me show you what it looks like. So you hit read now. And then it has all these tools on the bottom for you to color. And let's see, you pass the pages down here. So this is my actual book. Look at that. And then you can just grab the crayon. You can select all the different colors. You can zoom. Oh, that's too big. And then you can color. I don't see a back. Yes, it does have a back button up here. And you can also change the size of the brushes. And then you can just color in her little hair. You can just color in the entire page. This app is still in the works. It's still not available in the App Store, but it will be coming soon. So if you guys want to sign up for updates, you can go to my website, which is also a brand new website. It looks beautiful. And you can sign up for my newsletter there. Oh, look, we have yellow here. I feel redeemed. And once this comes out, you'll be the first to know. So if you're already signed up and you haven't received any emails from me, don't worry, they're coming. I'm just trying to put together some really fun stuff for you all so you can see all the amazing things that we've been working on because we've been quiet, but we've been working so hard, my husband and I, on coming up with all these super cute adventures that you can download on the App Store. And that way you can take a little piece of Carolina the Doodler home, okay? Carolina The Doodler has a yellow shirt. So this is super fun. It's a very easy to use app, little coloring app. I know that coloring is a big deal nowadays. Everybody loves to color. So you can see all the different pages on this book, and you can also get this book on Amazon. All of my books are available there, so you can check them out. And last time I did read the whole book. We are not going to do that today because today we just want to have some fun. But let's go ahead and maybe we do one more doodle mashup and then we can do some fun. Ooh, octopus turtle. Let's do it. And then we'll paint one more thing, okay? Oh, and Amber requested Rumi, so we should do Rumi. Let's see. I know facts about pretty much any animal. I'm guessing it's because of this ability I have. Oh, that's so trippy. Okay. SpongeBob draws perfect circles, really? That is so trippy. All right, so why don't we do octopus turtle? We'll do the 1 minute. That way it's super fun for me, okay? And for you, of course, of course. So if you have paper and pencil and you want to do this along, I'm going to turn it on in 3, 2, 1. Let's do 1 minute. Octopus turtle. Here we go. I'm scared. Okay, let's see. Green. It's a turtle. Why am I filling it in? I don't know. I can't help myself. Okay. We got a shell. And then we're just going to do tentacles instead of legs. This turtle has tentacles. That's crazy. No, no, no. Now it just looks like algae. You know what? Who cares what it looks like? It's fun. And then he's got his other tentacles. It's a turtle. Maybe I'll fix the ends and make them more rounded. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, this looks crazy. Oh no, I only have 12 seconds. Why did you tell me? Maybe you did tell me. No. This is so bad. Time's up. Ah, I shouldn't have been filling in all this stuff. Why am I like this? But you see how fun this is, and we are still working on adding better prompts and more prompts and all that fun stuff. And I will fix the yellow, or he will fix the yellow for me. So um, all the fun stuff is gonna be there when you download it, and it does get regular updates. So if you do download it, you will see when there's updates and stuff. So make sure that you go check it out. So I'll show you one more time. This is the Doodle Mashups app. It is available on the App Store for iPad right now. So please, please go make sure that you check it out, download it, share it with your friends, tell everyone all about it. It's super fun and we're so, so proud of it. And I'm so, so grateful for my husband for doing all these things and making all my craziness come to life in ways that you can all enjoy it too, okay? So go check it out. Yeah. All right, so we're going to put Doodle Mashups away for now. And we're going to turn the lights back on. And why don't we do one more thing? So we had a request for Rumi, and I say we do it. We do it. Oh, where's my light? There it is. The light is back on, and we're gonna paint Rumi. We're going up, up, up. It's our mom. I'm just looking up my Rumi, okay? Rumi, Carolina the Doodler. Yes, I Google myself because I can find things faster when I Google them. And there she is, Rumi, Carolina the Doodler. Okay, so when K-pop Demon Hunters came out, everybody in the face painting world was trying to figure out how to paint them. And I found that it's easier to paint, excuse me, when you do it in a chibi style. So let me see if I can pull it up so I have a reference to look at. And let me move some stuff around. Okay, here we go. So we're going to use my Skins palette, and we're just going to go for it, okay? We're going up, up, up. It's our moment. Wakada, wow, wow. All right, thank you guys for playing along with me on Doodle Mashups. That was fun. I mean, it was fun for me. I don't know if it was fun for you. I hope it was. I hope it was. Okay, so Rumi. Rumi. First, we're going to start with a circle. Okay, we're going to do just a good old circle right there, like so. And we're going to fill it in. She does have little ears. It reminds me a little bit of Mega Man. Remember Mega Man from video games back in the day? So she's got a little right there, like so. And then if you have the time, you can go back in and add another layer so she doesn't look so translucenty. Okay? And then I like to grab a little bit of a darker brown and I'm going to put 3 spots. It's not dark enough. I'm going to put a little spot on her nose, or where her nose is going to go. And then a couple little spots on her cheeks. Like that. Do you see it? And then we're going to get some purple. Not to be confused with purple. It's the same thing. I'm joking. I'm going to grab some purple. Just switching palettes real quick. Because I'm a professional. Okay, so I'm grabbing some purple. And you know what? I should show you guys how I do this. And I'm going to mix it with some white. Because her hair is very light purple. At least it makes it a little bit easier to paint it when you do it this way. So then I do like a little helmet situation like that. Like so. And then her braid starts on her face, kind of. So she's got this big, like, pompous braid like that. Not gonna do it because I'm not even. Oh, how cool! Okay, all right. Strategic is doodle mashupping over there. Doodle away, my friend. Okay, so you want to do this tall because I tend to like not do it tall enough, and then I go back and I add more. So just go for it from the get-go, okay? And then you're gonna add a little bit of a square shape to her hair on the top of her head. Okay, that's gonna come in handy later. And then From here, from under the ear, we're gonna do the braid. And she's got this thick, lustrous braid. Is that a good word? Big word? Lustrous. And then, this is when I kind of wipe my brush a little bit and get some of the light purple off. And I'm gonna grab purple again. But this time I'm gonna be a little wild and I'm gonna mix it with a little bit of blue just to darken it a smidge. And this is why having that light purple in the beginning is so important. She, she did look like roly poly. Okay, so now we're gonna do some dark purple on the sides like this. And then we're gonna do some kind of in the middle here. You just have to do like a little zigzag. It doesn't have to be perfect. You can do the same thing on the outsides. Just, don't go too crazy, but this helps shape it when you outline it. It's gonna look a little bit better. And then you're gonna do the same thing on the braid. You're just gonna crisscross, crisscross, ding, 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 ding. And then you can do both sides if you want. The inside. Some of this stuff gets covered with black, but who cares? No big deal. Um, okay, so I'm seeing that her head is a little bit too big. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add more hair. So I'm just gonna chunk up her braid a little bit more so that her face doesn't go so far below her braid. So these are some things you can fix if you mess up. Okay? So now she's got this big chunky braid. And now we're gonna start building her little face. So we're gonna grab some white, not white. And we're gonna do some chibi style eyes. So you see this little mark that I put here? We're gonna do the eyes just below that. And they're gonna be shaped kind of like that. We're gonna go downwards. So you're not gonna go above that little brown mark. That's why those little marks are so important. They're like little placeholders, you know? And then, let me see what else I need to do. Okay, so since I already have purple on the brush, also known as purple, I'm gonna give her some eyebrows. Now that her hair is there, her eyes are there, I'm gonna give her some little purple eyebrows. Imagine having purple eyebrows. How fun. How fun. Okay, so she's got some purple eyebrows. And then, now we're gonna grab my super thin number 2 round brush. And we're gonna start outlining. So we're gonna start with her eyes because I feel like it helps when you're painting to see the eyes. So the eyes don't cover all the white, just one side, like that. She looks all boss. That's why she's like looking like her eyebrows are down like that, because she's like, haha, ramen. Okay, so this one, same thing, like this. But this eye is also looking to the right, so pupil's gonna be on the right side. And then she doesn't have a nose, so we're just gonna give her like a mischievous smile. And because she's chibi style, we're gonna give her the little chibi lines like that. And then we're gonna go ham outlining. So this is the part where I get to do what I love. And we're just gonna outline the whole thing. You don't have to go on the inside if you don't want to. You can just outline the outside, but I want to. I want to. So I'm gonna kind of fix up some of the details here, and then this is where you could do the little lines that come into the middle. Because it's a braid. We're going up, 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 it's our moment. Together we're glowing. Gonna be golden. Up, up, up with our voices. Ooh, not the greatest line work, but who am I to judge? Oh, wait, I can. It's me. I judge me. And then we'll do this. And then here's where you can just kind of do the same little pattern. And Just braid the hair a smidge. Okay. And then I'm going to grab my same purple brush and I'm going to add just a few more details with a darker purple. So I'm going to mix it with the blue again. And now that I see that everything's kind of good, this looks like a little bit of a chunky Rumi. Like she had so much Rami on that. Now she's like, whew, she had a little too much sodium. She's a little swollen. But we're not judging her. We are here for chunky Rumi. Okay? And then we're going to add some pink, some blush right here on that little place marker that I put. And then I'm going to give her some hair. So I'm going to finish outlining right here. And of course, when I'm on the job, I do this a lot faster. I skip a lot of the details and I just make sure that it has like the main features that look like Rumi. And then we're going to add some white. And you know what? It's only 8:40 and I'm almost done. So we might have time for one more. So if anybody wants to put a request, why not? Let's do it. There she is in almost all her glory, in all her ramen noodle glory. It's kind of roomy. To finish it, I like to do the sticker thing, but because it's roomy, I do it in a lighter purple as opposed to white. And then I do add some little sparkles and stuff. Oh yeah, it definitely comes from her demon dad. So I do the sticker, but in purple. And that's it. Somebody's cooking. I smell it. Sounds like everybody's home right now and they're all being so nice and quiet just for me. Okay, then, ooh, Snow Kitty. That's cute. And then I do some little sparkles in her hair like this, like pew, 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 and then little dots. And that's it. There is my Rumi. It doesn't always look the same. Sometimes it looks better. Today she's just a little swollen, but there she is in all her glory. Rumi from K-pop Demon Hunters. Such a great movie. If you haven't seen it, definitely give it a chance, okay? But there you go. That's for Amber and her kiddos. Yay! There she is. And if EJ ever sees this video, EJ, we love you. Yeah, it's the thicker outline. It's, you know what? Her face is a little too chunky. It should have stopped like right there. But every little doodle is unique, right? Oh yeah, this on the outside? Yes, absolutely. It does. It's a sticker thing that I started doing recently and I love it. Have I ever tried to paint something that looks like stitching? Not yet, but I've seen some people do some incredible things. Incredible! All right, so let's do one easy one to end today's live. So if anybody has anything easy peasy lemon squeezy, that would be awesome. Let me see. Give me some ideas. Give me some requests. I would love to hear what you got. And maybe I'll paint it. Maybe we should paint fishermen since it saved my life just a few minutes ago when I was joking. Ay, ay, ay. Well, this is a good chance for me to show you that when face paint is dry, it stays put. It doesn't just come off on your skin. That's other paint that's on my hand, okay? That's not this one. Look, see? You can pinch it, you can slap it, you can. Oh, yeah, I forgot to put Penny's face back on. La, la, la. So, how do you take off water activated face paint? You just activate it with water. I like to use baby wipes, especially these Huggy Baby wipes because they're so soft and they don't irritate my skin. And no, this message is not brought to you by Huggies, but one day it will be. Someday. Someday. So I'm just going to press it a few times. And the reason that I do it like this is because I want to save my baby wipes and keep these forever and ever. So when I peel it off, there goes Rumi on the baby wipe, where she will live forever and ever until the end of time. And I can show you some of the ones that I did today. These are Timmy and Tommy from Animal Crossing. Yeah! This is Earl. I just a baby. We also did the Got Me Grapes duck. So these dry up and you can save them, which is really cool. So that's why I do it like that. Oh, and when you touch it now, oh gosh, that looks scary because I took too long. Look at her. She's super demon right now. Let's wash it off. Yikes, that was freaky. That was one of the freakiest ones ever. All right, let's pick a cartoon. Come on, help me out. Penguin. Okay, let's do a penguin. Let's do a penguin because that's so easy. Let's do it. Let's do a little baby penguin. Aww. Okay, so what should he have? Should he have a hat? Let's do a penguin. Penguins are cute. Have you guys ever seen penguins in real life? I love Happy Feet. When my son Sal was little, we used to watch Happy Feet a lot. What a great soundtrack. Probably one of the greatest soundtracks of all time. Here we go. So that's his head, that's his belly, and yay! And let's grab my yellow brush that I am gonna mix with a little bit of spice. No, I'm gonna mix with some orange, also known as orange. You've pet a penguin? No way! Oh, was it fuzzy? How cute! So I usually do really big feet on my penguin, but I'm gonna try something new today because we're here and we do what we want. And then we're gonna do a little peek instead of the massive one that I always do. Let's try to make this guy so cute. We'll give it some blush. Oh, that's purple, not pink. Not pink. Retreat. Okay, let's get some blush. Aww, you're so cute. And then, hang on. We are going up, it's our moment. You know, together we are glowing. We are going to be golden. I feel like this penguin is cold because my friend is going to Virginia next week, and apparently it's gonna be like 1 degree. So let's make this penguin look cold, okay? Just for you, Jenny. It's the coldest penguin in the world. They are? No way. Yeah, they look funny when I pinch them. Let's give it a scarf and a little hat. Because you gotta keep the noggin warm, you know? Even though it's January. I mean, I guess January is the coldest month, right? It's really not December. I'm the biggest bird. I'm the biggest bird. There's his little hat. Did I hear about MTV stopping? I did. I heard MTV is no longer a channel. But I heard they're also on YouTube now. So I guess they got hip to it. They're like, wait a minute. We have all this overhead to keep this channel alive. Or we could have a free YouTube channel and get subscribers. So I think that's what they're doing, which I think is really smart. Like, TV is not what it used to be, you know? It really isn't. Times have changed. Times have definitely changed. They can't get away with the things they used to get away with and making us buy and stuff. We are more hip to it nowadays. Let's see. Uh, okay, so I'm gonna try something different with my penguin right now. Let's see if it works out. I've never done a penguin like this, but I really want to try it. Have you seen the ones that their little face is like a gray all the way down like this? I always just do like a little peak like a widow's peak, but I feel like this makes more sense. And then it just, oh no! Sorry guys, I'm back. Apparently my battery is low, but thankfully we're almost done. We only have 10 minutes left, so I think we can make it. We can make it if we try. We'll just give him some chunky cheeks. And then we'll just finish that like so. And then I don't need to outline it, do I? I do, because I can't help myself. Can't help myself. I outline you and nobody else. Bow, 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 bow. And I just want to give a shout out to Maggie for all the fun facts you're giving us about animals. I think it's phenomenal that you know so much about them. And we appreciate you. And we are here for the fun facts. We are here. So thank you, my new buddy. I don't think we've met before, have we? But we did today. And now we can be friendsies. Okay, so we'll give him his little wingies. And then we'll add some more scarf because I feel like the thicker, the better. And then I'm gonna be crazy. Let's make him look cold. Let's make him look cold. We'll put some blue on his belly. Anything white, when you want it to look cold, just add a little bit of light blue and it adds that cold element to it. It just gives it like a coldish feel, you know? Brr, I'm cold just looking at it. Yes, Chili Willy. Remember Chili Willy? Aw, I like Chili Willy. Okay, let's outline. Let's do it. Oh no, the table is broken. Let's get this black on this pen. It's a penguin, queen, so it's gonna be black outline. Don't you judge me. Okay, let's give him some adorable little eyeballs. Take these broken wings and learn to fly away. Learn to live so free. When we hear the voices say, you know what? I'm gonna fill it in all the way and we're gonna give it a soul in a minute. Um, and then we're gonna start the outlining. Let the outlining begin. How much time do I have left? I have 7 minutes. We can make it. We can make it if we try. We're just gonna give it some stripies. And then we're gonna outline his widow face. Somewhere beyond the sea, somewhere waiting for me. Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave. And then we'll do his little wings. You know, I wasn't going to talk about this for another 10 years, but I feel like I could tell you guys. A couple weekends ago, one of the most scary things happened to me in a gig. Mind you, that I have been a face painter for over 20 years. And this has only happened to me once before. And it took me 10 years to talk about it. Well, 2 weekends ago, I get to an event, so confident. I get there, I'm all excited. I have all these things, everything, my table, like this great setup that I have. I'm just like the most confident person in the park. I set up, I have this little birthday girl just chilling there waiting. She's so excited because she's gonna go first. And I'm, just like hyping her up. I'm going, yeah, what are you gonna get? I mean, everything was just going swimmingly. So I tell her, all right, hop on the chair. It's your turn. She gets on the chair. I reach over to my brushes, and there was no brushes. I forgot my brushes. Every single one of them. Hello, Super Pillow. I forgot every single brush. I looked in my bag. I couldn't find not even a single backup, not even a makeup brush, not even a popsicle stick. And so I'm like, I felt like time froze. And I'm sitting there looking, I'm standing there looking at the birthday girl. And she's looking at me like, what's going on? Why can't you paint me? And she was like 3 years old. She was the most adorable thing. And I go, I forgot my brushes. And the 3 year old starts going, Mommy, she forgot her brushes. So I run up to the mom and I tell her, I'm like, I'm so sorry. I forgot my brushes. And she goes, Oh, what are you going to do? And I'm like, I'm going to run to Target because there was a Target down the street. And thankfully, I had gotten there early and I was actually going to start early. So I run into my car and I drove so fast, of course, within speed limit, duh, to Target. And I bought the only brush set that they had, which was this crappy little brush set. And I flew back to the park and I started about 10 minutes late. And I painted with the worst brushes I've ever painted in my life. And it was terrifying. And of course, I redeemed myself. You know, I do a really good job. So I gave it my all and they were so happy at the end. But my goodness. Needless to say, I have a set of backup brushes in my book bag now that I will never take out. They will live in there forever in case this ever happens to me again because apparently it doesn't matter how long I've been face painting, it could happen to you. So yeah, she snitched pretty hard, but it's not her fault. I almost used my fingers. I was, my heart was just going like a million beats per minute. It was so embarrassing, and it took me a few days to recover, but I can talk about it now. So yeah, if you're a face painter, have some backup brushes. Get some a set of paint pal brushes or something. Put them in your bag. All right, so there it is, my little penguin in all her glory. It did feel like a bad dream. It was so scary. So scary. Yes, Super Bello, welcome to another episode of Carolina Trauma. Boys and girls, pack some pack of brushes in your kits. Backup brushes. All right, well, there's my cute little penguin. And let's do a quick recap of everything that we got to do today. We did a chunky roomie. Look how chunky she is. She's got a lot of ramen in her belly. Then we did Timmy and Tommy from Animal Crossing. And then we also did Waddle Waddle. Hey, you got any grapes? And he waddled away. And then we did Earl, another duck, because today was Duck Day. Ah, you recognize them? This is Timmy and Tommy from Animal Crossing. And then, yes, we do have to paint Skipper for sure. And then we did My Little Penguin Friend. And of course, we played a wild round of doodle mashups, which I was choking throughout. And I got a terrible cough. But we did get to play some doodle mashups today. So if you are able to, if you have an iPad, make sure that you go to the App Store today and go look this up. It's the Doodle Mashups game app. It's just called Doodle Mashups in the app. You can download it. It's only $4.99 one time. It is never going to charge you for anything ever again. And it would be so amazing if you guys would get it. You can find it in the link in my YouTube, in my channel. You can find it on my website, carolinathedoodler.com. By the way, go check out my website. It's pretty phenomenal. Pretty phenomenal. So before we go, let's go ahead and say goodbye to our little penguin friend. So one more time, this is a good chance for me to show you that when you use water-activated face paint, it won't come off when it's dry. You can touch it, you can pinch it, you can slap it, you can punch it, and it's still gonna be there. There we go. This one's for Sunday vibes right here. So how do you take it off? You can use a baby wipe if you want to save it forever and ever. Or you can just wash it, but I like to use baby wipes because I don't hurt my skin this way. So you place the wipe over the paint and you just press gently. And what this does is it activates the paint and it transfers it over to the baby wipe. So you just press, 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 press. And so the reason I press is just for the transfer, okay? And so now you can see that the little penguin is coming through. So when you pull it off, there it is. It's gonna live there forever and ever until the end of time. And now if I touch it, It comes right off. He's so cute. I feel so bad. Oh, sorry. And then we're just gonna wipe that off, okay? All right, that was super fun. And yes, you can find me everywhere as Carolina the Doodler. I'm on TikTok, I'm on YouTube, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, I'm everywhere. I'm on Reddit. I love Reddit. I'm in a bunch of places. So go find me in your favorite place where you like to hang out the most, and I will be there, okay? So thank you everybody for joining me today in another wild ride of hanging out with Carolina the Doodler. It was super fun to paint. When I put up the replay, you can see everything that I used today, all my supplies, all my brushes, everything that I love the most. You can also check out my website where you can see everything that I use and read some fun blog posts, check out all the services that I do locally, and reach out if you have any questions, all right? So thank you everybody for being with me today. I appreciate you. I will be live every Thursday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you check out the Doodle Mashups app. And thank you all for being here. Bye bye, everybody. Bye. Bye, everyone. Bye, Super Pelo. Bye, Strategic. Bye, Busy. Thank you for being here. Bye, Queen. Bye, Sunday Vibes. Bye, Maggie. It was nice to meet you. I hope we get to hang out again. Bye, Amber and family. You guys are the best. Bye, everybody. Have an awesome week, and I will see you all next week, okay? Ta ta! Oh, I almost forgot to say it. Ah, how rude. Thank you for tuning in from beginning to end. We were once a bunch of strangers, but now you're all my friends. Bye, everybody. Have an awesome week. Ta ta!